Hmm. Oh, hi. This is video number 2 in a series of one covering the latest DVDs and Blu-rays and other assorted media that I have recently obtained through sources. Um, we'll just leave it at that. The Last Blockbuster is a documentary about the last Blockbuster video store in existence. And that one is in Bend, Oregon. Roz and I went there last October, and I figured I would go ahead and buy a copy of this movie, The Last Blockbuster. No special features, like no documentary or anything. I mean, no commentary. Well, there's deleted scenes and more, but that's okay. I wanted to support that store and go ahead and buy a copy of this video. It was on Netflix. It may be streaming still for free, or well, yeah. But I recommend it. It's really good. The Last Blockbuster. My life wouldn't be complete without a copy of Staying Alive, the sequel to Saturday Night Fever. I've never seen this movie. I can't imagine that it's. I think it'll be pretty entertaining. I don't want to be one of those contrarians who just, says every movie that has a bad reputation is bad without even seeing the movie. Because, I don't feel that's not the way I really feel about a lot of movies. I like to watch a movie before forming an opinion about it. Wow. What an idea. Anyway, this has a commentary by film historian David Del Valle and Ed King of the Irish Film Institute. David Del Valle made a lot of he's done a lot of like exploitation movies, like newer ones, I think, that pop up on Netflix. But anyway, he's done some commentaries about some of the old made-for-TV movies, like I think Snow Beast was one or something like that. Anyway, I wanted to watch this, so I got the Blu-ray because it has a commentary, and if a movie has commentary, I will buy it and watch it eventually. Human experiments, the best kind. So I've never seen this. It has commentary by the director, Greg Goodell, and it stars Jeffrey Lewis and Ellen Travolta. Speaking of Staying Alive with John Travolta. I've never seen this, but I have it now, and I ordered it, and there it is. Now this is like split image. This is one that I've really been looking forward to coming out on Blu-ray. And this movie is called Handgun or Deep in the Heart. It has 2 titles. I don't know a whole lot about it. I have seen it twice. Matt, you and I watched it together. I've seen it twice. The only available copy was like on YouTube. I think it's still there. But now there's a Blu-ray and has a commentary track. Not by anyone involved in the movie, but like a film historian, like a lot of the Kino Lorber movies have. They probably can't find or get people who are involved in the movie. But a lot of the film historian commentaries are even better. So this is a great movie, filmed in the Dallas area. If you're from Dallas, you'll recognize a lot of the. You'll probably recognize some of the locations. Anyway, I don't remember. I don't remember the name of the lady or the guy who's in the movie right off the top of my head. But damn. Anyway, this is a great movie. 1983 is when it came out. I don't even know if it played in theaters, or I don't know. It's one of those little movies, indie movies that is just really good. All right. The guy in the movie has a really unique and odd voice, which makes it even more watchable. And it's a great story. Basically a revenge movie, but it plays out in a really interesting way. All right. What was her name? Karen Young. I think her name is Karen Young. Yes, Karen Young is her name from Handgun. The Lincoln Conspiracy is a documentary made in 1977. It's more of a docudrama. It has actual actors in it, like Bradford Dillman and John Anderson, not the guy who ran for president in 1980, John Anderson. But this is I'll just read from the back of the DVD. It's an engrossing and eye-opening tale of speculative fiction for anyone interested in one of the most significant events in American history. Directed by James L. Conway, who also made Hangar 18 and The Boogans. Hangar 18 is a classic, strange little movie. So, The Lincoln Conspiracy, rated G. Rated G. I picked this up at a convenience store somewhere in Utah, I think, when we made that trip last October. Just a copy of American Splendor, a great movie. You've probably seen it, but it has, of course, Paul Giamatti. Excellent movie, American Splendor. This has a commentary also. It's a group commentary, so it may or may not be good. Group commentaries are kind of iffy. Depends on how many people are in a group. All right, here is season 2 of The Outer Limits, the original series from the 60s. It has 17 episodes, and almost all the episodes have a commentary. So that's awesome. The Outer Limits, season 2. This is the director's edition, meaning the 4-hour version of Dances with Wolves, which has a commentary on it. The theatrical version, which is only 3 hours, is on this set also. And then there's a bunch of bonus features. Great movie. I saw it when it came out in the theater in 1990. And I enjoyed it then, and I've seen it maybe once or twice since. All right. All right. So you thought, well, yeah. The Fan. Not the one with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro from the 90s, but this one has Lauren Bacall, Michael Biehn, and James Garner in a suspense-filled movie about a crazy fan who tries to get the attention of an actress played by Lauren Bacall. And not really well thought of when it came out, but I like it. And it has a commentary by cult film director David DeCoteau. And David Del Valle. I think David DeCoteau is a guy I was thinking of when I said that David Del Valle was a filmmaker of a lot of exploitation movies that have been on Netflix that were made in like the early 2000s. That's David DeCoteau. David Del Valle is another guy who I'm sure I've listened to on other commentaries. All right. It's a Friday night and you don't really know what to do and you want to just stay home and watch something. Why not throw on the Book of Mormon Gospel Study Companion? If you really want to impress your friends, invite them over and you can watch this. It features lessons and insights on DVD, no less. This is a 2-disc set of lessons from the Book of Mormon. I picked this up at a thrift store in Idaho last year. And I also picked up in that same thrift store a copy of Patton. I've never seen this, but it has a commentary by Francis Ford Coppola thought that might be interesting to listen to sometime. Oh, you too? Yeah. All right. The next thing I have is The Abomination, which is a very low budget horror movie shot in Texas. I think we watched this on the VHS, or it was a VHS dub that I had gotten from a trade like 20 years ago. But now it's on Blu-ray. It has a pretty good commentary, which I've listened to. Good, gross, low budget indie horror movie, The Abomination. The next one is I wanted to have Escape from New York on Blu-ray, and because it has a really fun commentary with John Carpenter and Kurt Russell. This features it has a new audio commentary also with Adrienne Barbeau and director of photography Dean Cundey. Along with that, oh, and there's a third commentary with Deborah Hill and production designer Joe Alvis. It's a good movie. I've always enjoyed it. I think I've seen it maybe twice, but it's one of Carpenter's best movies. Also starring the great Ernest Borgnine. Now this one is called Remo Williams. I'm sure you've heard of this. It came out in around 1985. Yeah. It's I think it might have been like trying to start a new movie series with this character Remo Williams, played by Fred Ward. But it also features Joel Grey, father of Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing, who played Baby, who you can't put her in a corner, or don't put Baby in a corner. And this has a bunch of featurettes and a video and an audio commentary by producer Larry Spiegel and co-producer Judy Goldstein. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one for now. I think I have enough for a third video. So yeah, enjoy your eggs.